Today we're making a start on the new series for the HMS King George V. It's a 1/350 scale model from Tamiya and measures in at 649mm long and 90mm wide. I also have the Walrus plane kit, also in 1/350 scale, to go on the model, as the kit is the 1945 and we're building the 1941 layout. I've also gone ahead and copied and laminated the instructions to give me a working set. So let's get into the box and see what we have. The first thing we see is the hull, and I've already done a bit of work on that and taped the deck pieces in place. And if we look at the deck pieces, you can see that I've painted red the parts that need to be removed in order to fit the wooden decks from the pontos kit. And the next thing we see is the main sprues, and there aren't that many in this kit, so we'll get them out. But with the pontos upgrade kit, there will be a lot more detail in the finished product. When I'm building the kit, I hope to show you the kit version of the different parts, and then the detailed up kit version. Then we have some tip sheets, the instruction book, and a sheet of decals. Now we can see just how little is actually in the kit, so we can go ahead and mark the sprues up just to make life a little bit easier. And there we have all the parts laid out, ready for making the start in the next video. And we can take a closer look at the pontos kit, which will be adding considerable detail to the model. And I've placed the instructions in this art folder as they're A3 in size, and you can get some idea of the complexity of the kit and the detail it will add. Where possible, I will be soldering the brass elements to give them a little bit more strength and stability. Most pontos kits have the same basic elements: resin parts, turned brass, wooden decks, and photo etch frets. This particular kit has 40 separate turned brass elements and 8 photo etch frets. I may not use the resin parts on this build as I wasn't happy with the quality of the parts in the pontos kit, so I'll be using the kit parts instead. But the turned brass sections and the decks and the PE frets are, however, very good quality. So that's a quick look at the next project. I can't give a firm schedule for the upcoming build videos as I haven't decided on the format yet, and they may be weekly, but it depends on how much I get done. And finally, I just want to show you another source of info that I found for the build, and that's World of Warships. So we'll go and have a look at that now. Okay, so as you can see here, World of Warships got a complete reconstruction of a lot of the ships that are available to build in kits. And as you can see, this one is the King George V, and it shows it in the 1941 configuration. You can see the catapult and the boat deck. The boat deck later on was moved to where the catapult is, and the seaplanes were removed. But this is authentic to our build. You can see the deck guns and the upper deck guns. You can see that the floors of the upper decks were a greeny colour, probably non-slip material. We've got the forward guns, the anchor stations, and this just gives us an overall idea of what to expect from the build, and also gives us a bit of a clue when it comes to painting and colorization. And a lot of the detail in this mock-up will be equal to the pontos kit. And World of Warships also gives us some idea when it comes to the rigging. So join me in the next video where we'll be making a start on the actual build. And please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.